Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the MILLWALL Remote series. We start off this episode with a huge game against Liverpool, and also at the end of the episode I will reveal our opponent in the round of 16 of the Champions League, as that's gonna be in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. As we take on Liverpool, they are one of 3 other teams that have also 44 points as we do, and I put up a pretty good side, I must say, probably one of my best sides I could have. I have John Stones on right back though, instead of Carl Jenkinson, because I wanted to try that. And here's Liverpool's side, as they have Christian Benteke up front, as they had to sell Sturridge because he wanted to leave, and they got Christian Benteke in the winter as a replacement. And right from kickoff they get a pretty nice attack going. However, the pass inside is blocked by Castelletto. Liverpool do get a pretty nice chance from the resulting corner, as Barini heads it just over the crossbar, and we would finally get our first good chance here in the 14th minute, as Zivkovic tried to pass it back to Danny Ings. Probably should have taken a shot there, as Zivkovic does have 4-star weak foot, so probably a shot on goal would have been the better option there. But now it's Jordan Ibe on the ball, playing against his former club with a body feint. He gets past the defender and with a drill cross tried to find Danny Ings, but he couldn't get a foot in to possibly score the 1-0 there. Now in the 23rd minute it's Axel Witsel whose shot is just wide, and from that goal kick we get actually a pretty nice chance, as Zivkovic heads it over to Jordan Ibe, and Jordan Ibe looked very motivated against his former team. He's played pretty well, and a nice shot fake here as the defender slides, and now a beautiful cross in, and Danny Ings against 2 defenders. Danny Ings is not a very tall man, obviously, but he has scored quite a couple of headers for us so far, and that's pretty good to see. I think Zivkovic actually also tried. No, it was Alalim was also getting in there, causing a bit of havoc. So that might also be a reason why Danny Ings got that, has won that header, obviously, as that is, I think, his 8th goal on the season. Yes, it is, number 9 here in the 26th minute. And we get a bit of a surprise lead on Liverpool. They were dominating so far, and not only were they keeping the ball very well, they were also pretty dangerous in counter-attacks, as you can see right here. Roberts, with a pretty terrible pass, throws away a good chance, as Benteke passes it to Henderson, who passes it to Lallana, and it's Haidara who, after the save from Nardi, clears it off the line, and there's Moreno just with a bad touch giving us the ball back. But just before halftime, Liverpool again a great chance, and again it's Nardi who can save it, and Henderson with his left foot can't hit the open goal, as Nardi was still on the ground, and he pretty much only had to shoot it past Eric Dyer there, but he missed wide, and that was actually pretty huge. And right here I just wanted to show you guys how quickly Liverpool could get back on attack, as after the goal kick we can't keep the ball really, and Benteke goes through the left wing, cuts inside past John Stones, passes it over to Lallana, whose shot is saved by poor Nardi, and we go into halftime with a 1-0 lead. But in the second half it was still Liverpool in charge, as after some nice passing Lallana gets the shot off, but it's just wide. Could have been an absolute screamer, that one. And right there, a beautiful tackle by Alberto Moreno, and Liverpool again are on the counter attack, and just look at how beautiful it passed the ball. It was really impressive what they had to show in this game, as I'm not sure how I could have stopped that attack really, as Lallana gets the ball here, pass it back to Giovanni Dos Santos, who came on at the start of the second half. Henderson playing it to Flanagan now, Moreno to Lallana, and that's where I made the mistake with Haidara, and it's Adam Lallana in the 71st minute, bringing this game back on level terms, as that was just beautiful passing by Liverpool. They really earned that goal, and it probably should be down at this point. I mean, they had so many good chances. We didn't have that many solid attacks, but right here it's Jordan Ibe again getting through, passing it over to Zivkovic, who gets tackled with beautiful slide tackle, and right there Witsel takes down Danny Ings. Surprisingly doesn't get a free kick there, and now I did make a substitution, as it's now Serge Gnabry and Dominic Anderson in for Danny Ings and Patrick Roberts, obviously. and I actually brought off Ings. I wanted to be a bit more defensive, to be honest. I couldn't really see us winning this game anymore with Liverpool being that well on attack, but right here, I just love that. I just love that attack, really. Just because it's so quick. I mean, we get so quickly through here with Serge Gnabry from a throw-in, but unfortunately he hit the post there, and that was just devastating, as I actually thought this would be a sure goal for Serge Gnabry there, but again from the throw-in we get a pretty solid chance, as Julian Weigel's shot is saved by Mignolet, and Zivkovic unfortunately couldn't hit it, and Serge Gnabry, I tried to cross it in, but he took a touch and it went over the touchline, and that's how the game would end. A 1-0 draw, not that bad of a result, to be honest. I am a bit disappointed though, even though Liverpool were the better team over 90 minutes, but with those last two chances we could have actually won the game. So it's kind of mixed feelings for me. We were not playing very well, as you can see by Paul Nardi's man of the match rating. If your goalkeeper has man of the match, you did not play a very good game of football. Also, Netherlands actually have offered me a job to take over the international team, but I decided to not accept it, even though I was very interested. But if I was going to take over a international team, it would probably be England. But nevertheless, we take on Sunderland in this game, again at home, as I had to play a slightly weaker squad, as the game against Liverpool was just a couple days earlier. And as you could see in the table, the draw actually didn't hurt us that much. We are actually still in third place, as nobody behind us could take advantage of us dropping 2 points. So we take on Sunderland now, who are in 10th place, so we probably should beat them, especially at home. But Sunderland, with a great start here in the 16th minute, Baumgartlinger scores the rebound, but it is disallowed as he was slightly offside. As you're gonna see, it was very, very close. Beavers almost getting him onside with his position there. Yet again, it was not a very good game by us. We get our first good chance in 35th minute, as well, beautiful slide tackle that was. But Gnabry keeps pressuring the defenders, forcing a throw-in for us. And it is Fakobo throwing it to Gnabry now. And just because I just didn't know what to do, because they were very solid defensively, I just take a shot with Jenkins here, and he hits the crossbar on a beautiful strike from outside the box from a pretty tough angle. He gets a nice shot on target, and right there they also get a nice shot from outside the box, but this one goes wide. And into the second half now, it's Sunderland with the first chance, as Rodwell passes it over to Baumgartlinger, pass it back to Rodwell, whose shot gets saved by Nardi, but it fell right into Belalaba's foot, and he makes it 1-0 to Sunderland in the 55th minute. And it's just a very unfortunate goal for us to concede, really. Nardi has done very well against Liverpool, has kept us in the game there, but that is just a huge mistake by the young Frenchman, as it was one of the easier goals Belalaba's going to score in his career. And right after the goal, I decided to bring on Nadia Chifchi instead of Charlie Fakobo, who was barely doing anything for me. And Nadi there redeems himself with a beautiful save. And right here, Yannick Gerhardt plays a beautiful pass to Nadia Chifchi. However, again, a terrible finish by me. That should have been the equalizer, 100%. And after that, Sunderland were just defending for all it's worth, and I just had no chance getting through there. And I don't know why my team is celebrating and they are like all disappointed, even though they had won. I don't know, that was pretty weird. But anyways, now we take on Manchester United in the FA Cup for the last game of this episode, and that's a pretty huge tie. Just look at it. We could have gotten so many easier teams like Sheffield Wednesday or Nottingham Forest, but no, obviously we get Manchester United. We barely ever have good luck with draws, really. We usually take on a pretty tough team pretty early in our cups. I tried a different formation this time out, the 4-2-2-2 against this Man United squad, which features Sami Khedira on the left side of this 4-4-2 diamond, also Angel Di Maria and Javier Hernandez up front. So it is a pretty tough side to face. However, the first chance would fall to us from this corner as Weigl whips it in, and it's Eric Dyer with a beautiful header, giving us the 1-0, not even 10 minutes in here in the 8th minute. As that was just a perfect set piece right there. I'm not sure why Fellaini there is not jumping. Khedira there is trying to win the header, but I think Fellaini would have had a better chance against Eric Dyer, as that header was pretty much perfect. De Gea would have had to react pretty quickly, and he couldn't manage to do that. And we are up 1-0 very early on, so that is very good to see. Here at home, we've had 3 straight home games in this episode, which is pretty interesting to see. And now Roberts with some nice dribbling moves, pass it over to Zivkovic, whose shot gets blocked again. And we get another corner, so we get a pretty good chance after we've hit the first one. However, Eric Dyer didn't really look like he was in the box for this one. And they clear it out, and Fellaini plays it over to Wilson as they get on the counter-attack. And now just look at that. Fellaini passes it over to Luke Shaw, who's going to join us next season, obviously. And what a terrible, terrible attempt of a tackle that was. And Fellaini now whips it in, and Khedira pretty much redeems himself and scores the equalizer here in the 21st minute, as that was just a huge blow. I don't know what I was thinking there, just rushing the tackle, and Fellaini was pretty much the easiest thing in the world for him to do, to get past me there. And we did get a pretty good chance to reply quickly after the goal we've conceded, but Weigl hits it over the crossbar. But just before halftime, we get another great opportunity here as Roberts with the shot fake, then cutting it side, passing it to Zalalem, who passes it over to Danny Ings, and somehow the ball finds the back of the net. It was a very weird goal, to be honest. I'm not really sure what happened there. I've watched it a couple times now. I'm not 100% sure. I think De Gea got a foot to that after Danny Ings' shot. It kinda looks like it, and it just rolls at a speed of, I don't know, a snail into the goal, but I don't care. It is the 2-1 to us just before halftime. A very good time to score, as it pretty much gets all the momentum on your side for the second half. And in the second half we were just asked to defend, because Man United were now playing with a lot more risk to the game, as Chicharito whips it in and Di Maria's header saved pretty easily by David Ford there. And now it's Khedira, who was actually giving me a bit of trouble over the left wing, even though he's not a very fast player. I don't know why. I really still have to get used to legendary, you know, with my defending, and also I kind of don't know yet how to really pick apart defenses, you know, with the right passes on legendary. So it is pretty much just getting used to it. Also finding the right formation, really, because if you got the right formation, you can beat any team on any difficulty, really, as Shifchi after a beautiful counter-attack where Isaac Bealey pretty much ran like 70 yards or something. Unfortunately, wasn't able to score there, as that would have probably put this game to rest. But anyways, we managed to hold on to the lead, and we progressed to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, which is a pretty nice accomplishment. I think we've made the quarterfinals in season 1 or 2, I think, but couldn't get farther, and I really want to go for a nice cup run here in the FA Cup. I want to finally win some silverware with this team, but anyways, here are some of the final scores around in the FA Cup. Actually, it looks like Burnley have won against Tottenham, which is pretty interesting. But now it's time to see who I will face in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? It's FC Schalke. Not the easiest of teams, but also not one of the hardest, as you can see in a second where I go to the other matches of the round of 16 in the Champions League. We could have gotten Chelsea, which would have been a very tough draw, but Schalke is not one of the easiest ones, like I said, but they are beatable with the team I have. But then again, I'm not sure how good this Schalke team is in this game here in 2019. So I hope you guys are excited for the Champions League round of 16, and I also hope you did enjoy this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more MILLWALL and support the series. Tune in next time. See you guys then. Goodbye.